it a try.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Maybe it might be a thing with the mic where you could swap out the mics, test it over here if it works.
We could, yeah. We just need to.
Alright, so here we go in the top half of the third inning. And a special thank you to Jennifer Jenkins, who made me aware of the fact that I was broadcasting in vain for the last 2 innings. There was no audio. I was not aware of it. Nonetheless, we've got it fixed. Here we are. And let's enjoy a baseball game. We remain scoreless. Runners on first and second for the Arroyo Seco Saints. The Riptide and the Saints facing each other for the 7th time this season. Ham takes a peek towards second, settles back in. Pitch is swung on and missed.
Let's go TP.
In regards to the series, the Riptide have won 4 of their last 6 games against the Saints. Cassius Ham out of Northridge, also out of Redondo Beach, California, on the mound today for Orange County. No score. Here comes the pitch. Ripped towards the right side. Mason McWhorter gives chase. He's waved off by his right fielder. And, well, we'll take a short break. To the bottom half of the third inning we go. Scoreless here from Fullerton College.
The score remains.
So out of Boston State University, Chase Sebi digs in to open up the bottom half of the third inning here live from Fullerton College. Once again, we apologize for the delay in the audio. My name is Jonathan Ortiz. And it's a pleasure to be accompanying you on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Wyatt Kelly on the mound today for the Arroyo Seco Saints out of New Mexico State University. Slider that runs all the way towards the backstop, misses by a good amount. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Wyatt Kelly out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. The right-hander delivers. Off the end of the bat, right back towards Kelly. He flips over to his first baseman. 1 man down in the inning.
Oh, you did? Yep. Nice. Now batting from Ball State University, number 22, Aaron Simpson.
As a junior at New Mexico State University, Wyatt Kelly appeared in 24 games, pitched 27.2 innings, had a 3.58 ERA. In the bottom half of the third, no score, ripped towards the left side and foul. And since I'm out of Ball State University at the plate, Paul Gomez waits on deck. And as a matter of fact, let's take a look at the Riptide lineup 1 through 9. Leading things off, Bradley Jekic batting second out of Georgia Southern University, Steve Curry. Batting third, Micah Priest. Batting fourth, also out of Georgia Southern, Mason McWhorter. Out of Oklahoma Wesleyan and batting fifth, Austin Suika. Out of Dallas Baptist University, batting sixth, Luke Bagdy. Batting seventh, Chase Sebi. Batting eighth, Aaron Simpson. And batting ninth, out of Cal State Fullerton, Paul Gomez.
Oh, no. Well, it was just that one day that I had that. So.
Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Kelly. Ripped towards the left side. The third baseman is there. Long throw over to first. 2 men down in the inning.
Well, they're fun. The worst thing when we have a win, high scoring, play the game. Like yesterday.
Next up from the University of Missouri, number 2, Paul Gomez.
Come on, Paul. But it's fun.
And steps Paul Gomez. Bradley Jekic, the leadoff hitter, awaits on deck.
What did Henry say? What did just backspace and then... That's why I wanted to put him in.
Only 1 hit in the column for the Orange County Riptides. That was a single towards left field off the bat of Luke Bandy. So not too much going on offensively for either ball club. That is foul towards the right side in foul territory. The second baseman, we're shifting towards the right side of the line, makes the play. And to the top of the fourth we go. We remain scoreless here from Fullerton College. To the top half of the fourth inning, we go a righty on lefty matchup for Cashisham. That is Cooper Williams at the plate. He reached on an error from the shortstop his first time. A breaking ball running towards the inner half of the plate. Called the ball. 2-1 the count. Chopper towards the right side. Mason McWhorter flips on over to Cassius Ham covering. Ham able to keep his back foot on the bag. 1 man down.
Number 5, Bryce Gray.
At least you muted the mic this time.
Bryce Gray digs in. He's out of Notre Dame University. Struck out swinging his first time up. That's a ground ball towards the left side. Austin Soika deep from the hole. Makes the play. 2 outs.
Number 10, Dalton Nay.
And it steps Dalton Nay. Grounded out towards short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike to count. Only 3 strikeouts in the ballgame thus far for Cassius Ham. Slider breaks away. Go to looking pitch. 0-2. Ham gets the sign. Delivers the 0-2 pitch. Fastball on the outer half. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that is now 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for the kid out of Redondo Beach, California. My name is Jonathan Ortiz, behind the mic for today's broadcast live from Fullerton College. To the bottom half of the 4th inning we go. The University of Pacific, Bradley Jackich digs in. He flew out towards left field his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Steps in to face Wyatt Kelly. As I said earlier in the broadcast, he is out of New Mexico State University. Fastball on the outer half, just missing the black by a few inches. 1 ball, no strikes. Steve Curry due up next, followed by Micah Priest. 3 strikeouts on the ballgame thus far for Kelly on the mound. Pitch runs low and in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to Jekic. Righty on lefty matchup should favor the hitter. Kelly delivers. Fastball that stays high and outside. Jekic well ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. Bradley comes into the ballgame with a .273 batting average. 11 RBIs on the season. As the 3-0 is on the platter for a strike. Not a doubt in my mind that Jekic was taken on the way. Jekic has 1 home run on the season. Only 2 hits in the ballgame for the Arroyo Seco Saints, 1 hit for the Riptide. Off the end of the bat towards the left side and foul.
Really?
Full count here to Bradley Jenkins. The right-hander delivers on the inner half. Called ball 4. So Jenkins aboard for his first time today via a 4-pitch walk.
Georgia Southern University, number 7, Steve Curry.
Jordan Jenkins, we appreciate your comment, and it is nice to know that the sound is good now. I was very excited. We've never really had people comment via the live chat, so let's go ahead and have some fun, shall we? Fastball above the chest for a ball 1-0. It's a good day today. Look, we have A. Reed saying, nice field. Is that Ivy like Wrigley? And sure enough, it is. That's actually one of the things that is commented most about when visiting teams comes to the field, as that is ripped out towards left field. Going back to left field in front of the 366 sign. And here we go. A good job there by Steve Curry to take it for a ride. Nonetheless, he comes up empty.
Number 23, Micah Preet.
But Reed, tell me about it, brother. 106 degrees in Austin right now. Enjoying the cool SoCal temperatures. Well, we wish. It's 90 degrees over here, but of course it's not as bad as where you are. And he said, by the way, Whataburger rules. Not too familiar with it. I'm more of an in-and-out guy. Nonetheless, that is ripped out towards right center field. The center fielder coming in. He'll play it on hop. Jekic rounds back. He's on his way towards third. Cut off by the shortstop. Runners on the corners with 2 men down for Mason McWhorter.
Stepping up to the plate from Georgia Southern University, number 4, Mason McWhorter.
But yeah, guys, I'm more than appreciative of all the comments. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or if you just want to chat it up, let's see. We've got a 9-inning baseball game. So there's always time to have a good talk. So the kid out of Georgia Southern University with runners on the corners with an opportunity to break the goose egg in the run column. And that is ripped out towards right field. And you can say bye to that one in 3 different languages. Sayonara, aloha, and adios. Mason McWhorter makes his presence felt in a heavy way.
I know, right?
While I was live tweeting at the MLB Youth Academy, at the MLB Youth Academy, with the games involving the Academy Barons, via Twitter, a lot of people from Georgia was telling me that his name is actually not Mason McWhorter, but Mason McHomer. And, well, he's living up to the hype. An absolute rocket, a bomb, towards right field, 3-0 in favor of the Riptide. The 1-0 pitch, Shopper towards the left side. The third baseman is there. Lunges out, backhand, throws over to first, and the inning is not yet over. Thought it was 2 outs on the scoreboard, nonetheless. Now we were at 2 men down.
Next up from Dallas Baptist University, number 1, Luke Bandy.
Out of Dallas Baptist University, Luke Bandy digs in. 1-for-1 today with the single. Chase Sebio, it's on deck. A 3-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. 3 runs crossing the plate, courtesy of a 3-run home run off the bat of Mason McWhorter. No balls and 1 strike to count. Kelly delivers. Pitch shot runs outside. Looked like a ball from here, but not from behind the plate, according to the home plate umpire. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Kelly gets the sign. Delivers the 0-2. Ripped towards the line, the left side, and it's foul. Count remains at 0-2. Kelly on the mound looking to record strikeout number 4. Fastball stays up high, 1-2. Luke Bandy out of Dallas Baptist University. Kelly gets the sign. Sets. Delivers the 1-2. Fastball on the outer half. Kelly really wanted that one. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You saw Kelly's reaction there. He did somewhat of a leap. Turned his head, but he's focused back in. As the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Nonetheless, it gets away from the catcher. He throws on over to first. That one is wide of the bag. And sure enough, would you look at that? Luke Bandy reaches base on a strikeout. Bryce Gray behind the plate today for the Saints. Initially was not aware that the ball was not in his glove. Had time when he turned back. Nonetheless, it was wide and towards the right side.
Number 20, Chase Sebi.
So let's see what Chase Sebi has in store for us and if he'll take advantage of the error from the catcher. It's a 3-0 ball game in favor of your Orange County Riptide. We are in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Jonathan Ortiz live here from Fullerton College. A lovely Saturday afternoon. Small breeze blowing out towards right field. Few clouds in the sky, 90-degree temperature. Fastball outside and high. A ball and no strikes. Aaron Simpson awaits on deck. Throw back over first. In his first at-bat, Chase Sebi hit a comebacker right back towards the pitcher. Good shot lead there by Bandy. There he goes. Breaking ball. The throw down to second is nowhere to be found. Fortunately enough for Bryce Gray, his second baseman did a good job of cutting that one down before it would reach left center field. So talk about taking advantage of an error. Luke Bandy not only made it on base, but now he's stolen one. As that is swung on and missed, the count is at 2 balls with 1 strike. Three hits, 3 runs in the ballgame for the Riptide. 2 hits and no runs in the ballgame for the Saints. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shows outside for a ball. 31 the count on the board. Bandy leads off a second. Reached on a strikeout. Kelly takes a peek towards second, settles back in. Breaking ball on the inner half, caught a strike. Three and two now on the count. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Kelly records his 4th strikeout of the ballgame. And to the top of the 5th we go. The score remains 3-0 in favor of the Riptide. To the top half of the 5th inning we go. This time, catches Ham with a 3-run cushion on the mound.
Number 1, Gabe Chavez.
In steps Gabriel Chavez. Out of Cal State San Bernardino. Breaking ball that runs outside. 1-0 the count. Chavez grounded out towards shortstop his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Jacob Jenkins awaits on deck. Colin Shepard in the hole. Chavez down in the count and no balls and 2 strikes.
Chris, can you make your share? Can you throw me my water bottle?
The 1-1 popped up towards the right side. Mason McWhorter in foul territory towards the dugout. Makes the play. 1 away.
Number 14,
That's your job.
Jacob Jenkins.
Jacob Jenkins digs in. He's out of Mid-America Nazarene. Breaking ball on the outer half. Nowhere to be found for a strike. 1-1. Another off-speed pitch. This time it finds the zone. Count is even at 1. Jenkins grounded out towards first base his first time up. In there for a called strike 2. Colin Shepard awaits on deck. Ham with 5 strikeouts on the afternoon as that is lined right back up the middle for the 3rd hit of the ball game for the Saints.
Number 4, Colin Shepard.
Shepard digs in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Catches Ham looking to induce a ground ball. A double play would be an ideal result. Fastball in there for a strike on 1. Prior to Cal State Northridge, catches Ham attended El Camino College.
No hot dogs there. They all went back.
We are.
Hey,
Then,
weird.
apparently.
0-1 the count. Breaking ball that drops below the
Yeah, we had
knees.
like chips and stuff.
Count is even at 1-1.
No one forgot Beetle.
Righty on lefty matchup. Should favor Shepard. Fastball drops below the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Jacob Jenkins leads off of first. He reached on a single. Right-hander delivers. Fastball. Snaps the outer black for a strike. 2-2 the count. Cameron Briggs awaits on deck. Briggs the leadoff hitter for the Saints.
Where is it at again? Go wild.
It's right there.
Ham delivers. Right back up the middle. Bandy will play it on a hop. So was Deja Vu. Back-to-back line drives that drop into center field. And here we go. Cameron Briggs in business for the Saints. Has runners on first and second. Only 1 man out.
Yeah, they can. Just making sure I'm not yelling for you. Now they can hear you. Let's go 6.
Cameron Briggs digs in. Looking to trim the deficit or tie up the ballgame for the Saints. Fastball that runs way outside. Nice job there by Chase Sebi of keeping that one in front of him. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch down the heart of the plate.
And the other thing, the fan thing. Remember the fan thing? This fan is so
Runners on first and second for the Saints. One man down on the inning. Ham takes a look towards second base, settles back in, delivers fastball on the outer half. Called strike two. Cameron Briggs at the plate for the Saints. Briggs at 253 on the season. Does have 9 RBIs. Has yet to record a round tripper. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. And Briggs just able to get a piece of that one. Way out in front.
Yeah, that's right. It's butter flavor. Splurge on the good stuff.
Cassius Ham on the mound attended Redondo Union High School. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ham delivers. Here comes the pitch. That is off the inner half towards right center field. And is that a diving catch by Luke Bandy?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, it is. Oh, here we go. Luke Bandy with the dandy. A lovely play out in center field. He fully extends, plays it nicely, regains his balance from his knees, throws to second, a double up the runner. And here we go. A goose egg remains on the mound for the Saints. To the bottom half of the 5th inning we go. 3-0 in favor of your Orange County Riptide. Out of Ball State University, Aaron Simpson leads things off here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. The Riptide and the Saints facing each other for the 7th time this season. Out of the 6 meetings, the Riptide have taken 4 wins. And they are looking to make it 5 of 7. They have a 3-run lead thus far. Fastball at the belt. Misses 1-0. Kelly delivers, misses the outer half, not by much. Aaron Simpson ahead in the count at 2 balls and no strikes. Paul Gomez waits on deck in the hole. Bradley Jekic, and if anyone gets on, Steve Curry. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards left field. It'll split the gap, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. Or check, that's actually cut off by the left fielder, so there'll be a play at second. Nonetheless, a head-first dive gets Aaron Simpson aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting from the University of Missouri, number 2, Paul Gomez.
Paul Gomez. There, I thought you said it that way over there. Yeah, and I was like,
out of the University of Missouri. Paul Gomez digs in. He popped out in foul territory his first time up. 4 hits, 3 runs in the ballgame for the Riptide. Bryce Gray out to have a chat with his pitcher. An insurance run aboard at second base for Orange County. They are ahead 3-0 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Bradley Jenkins waits on deck. Righty on righty, left up. Off the inner half towards the right side, slicing. It'll fall in for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. Rounding first on his way towards second is Paul Gomez. He'll take another turn. He's on his way towards third. There is not a throw down, which means that, well, it was an easy 3-bagger.
Stepping up to the plate from the University of the Pacific, number 14, Bradley Jekic.
4-0 ball game in favor of the Orange County Riptide. Fastball that runs inside. 1 ball and no strikes to count here to Bradley Jekic. He flew out towards left field. He was then walked. Has only 1 official at bat. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. That one gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for the runner on third base and Paul Gomez to advance.
No, wait, did you get that from another team? That's the first thing I said that.
There's actually a change in the ballgame that I was unaware of. Initially, it was Bryce Gray behind the plate for the Saints. Now they've got a new player out there, and I'll get you his name momentarily. And that is Jacob. No, excuse me. I'm looking at our roster. Let's take a look here at the one provided by the Arroyo Cinco Saints. That is number 35, J.D. Rusumano. J.D. Rusumano now behind the plate. Off the end of the bat and foul. J.D. Rusumano, 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds. Inside for a ball. And here we go. There's actually a correction. That is actually Nick Lacayo behind the plate. That is popped up towards the right side. The second baseman on the outskirts of the grass, waved off by the right fielder who's fighting the sun. Nonetheless, he'll make the play. The runner who was out third, and Aaron Simpson, or not Aaron Simpson, but Paul Gomez holds.
Next up from Georgia Southern University,
Nick Lacayo out of Michigan State University. Originally out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. 5'9", 180 pounds.
You have to leave the field.
Oh, yeah, they make you, like, get out.
Where did Reed go? He went to the stand.
The dugout, no. I mean, not to the dugout, to the pitcher. But he got tossed for no reason.
Yeah, that was stupid.
So we got the play. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. Fastball that runs inside above the chest, 1-0. A 3-0 ball game in favor of your Orange County Riptide here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Kelly delivers. Heater down the heart of the plate. No hesitation there by the backstop.
Oh man, I wish. Even though Corey was nasty. I'm sorry.
Here's the pitch. Foul towards the right side.
I know you take what you can get, but I only drink luxury IPA. No. I mean, look, I can drink the core, but I'd rather Corona.
First off,
or
IPAs are
Modelo.
disgusting.
That's way better.
Agreed.
IPAs are disgusting.
Yeah, IPAs not
One.
true.
You'd rather
And
do
not,
a
as I get older,
I mean, no, I'd rather have like a TV
Right,
or
it's
something.
too.
That one misses.
Maybe like it's a content.
It should be 2-2.
Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And sometimes
Not that.
Coleman leads off for 30. Reached on a triple.
definitely get you where you want to go.
Yeah, you only need
The 2-2. Off the end of the bat, towards center field. The center fielder, he's either very confident or he's lost it in the sun. And, well, he was able to play it nicely. The throw is way offline. No trouble for Paul Gomez to come in to score at all. It's a 5-0 ball game in favor of your Orange County Riptide.
Right before you
Now
go.
batting from Point Loma University,
Just trying to get the
number 23,
Yeah,
Micah
you
Freed.
and Dalton were the older ones that.
Or look at like my freshman year of college. Like I just, if you want to get hooked up quickly,
That's what you find when you're like getting into the game.
There's also the new one, the sangria. It has like the fruits on the bottom. I tried that one. It's just straight juice, so that's why I fucked it up.
Out of Point Loma University, Micah Preach, who is 1 for 2 today, digs in. Pitcher runs inside for a ball, 1-0.
Scissor. Sticky with the flippy flop.
Mason McWhorter waits on deck. That one misses.
Right in there, Wyatt. Let's go, bitch.
2 balls and no strikes.
I know, Steven lives for
The 2-0 runs inside. Nice job there by Micah Priest to pick up his feet, avoiding getting hit.
it. Who's up for the same? Just give me the first down.
Cowley. Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Maybe that I don't want to be
The right-hander delivers. Fouled away. 3-1 now the count.
What do you say? Yeah.
2 men down of the inning. A 5-0 ball game in favor of the Orange County Riptide. They scored 3 in the bottom half of the 4th. 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's a 3-1.
Oh, get in
Runs
there.
inside.
Let's go.
And look at that. Micah Priest was on his way towards first base, but the home plate umpire thought otherwise.
Bitch.
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm a lot more happy now that I got some help. What was that?
That's off the end of the bat towards left center field. The center fielder coming in. Cuts it off. Makes the play. Into the top half of the 6th inning we go. 5-0 in favor of Orange County. Drew Kelly out of Cal Poly Pomona digs in here to open up the top half of the 6th inning. Catches Ham out of Redondo Beach, California. Cal State Northridge and El Camino College on the mound for the Riptide. As of right now, he has already pitched a complete 5 innings. Therefore, he is on the hook for a win as the fastball is called a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. To up this inning, Drew Kelly, followed by Tristan Peterson and Cooper Williams. If anyone gets on, Bryce Gray, as that pitch gets away from the catcher all the way towards up here in the back.
Nope. He flat out to left. It's always like the last week of
Yeah.
I start the 31st.
I think we start the
31st, what? To get like 2 days after.
Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's
in the dirt. 2-1.
I started in September. I'm in Labor Day? Yeah. I'm in a quarter system. September 20th.
Fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count for Drew Cowley, who came into the ballgame hitting .342, 19 RBIs, 2 home runs. An excellent performance there at the plate by this guy thus far. In 120 at-bats, he has 41 hits. Looking to continue his success as the off-speed pitch runs inside in the dirt and low. The count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is strikeout number 6 of the ballgame for Cassius Ham. Throw it around the horn, Chase Sebi.
Number 8, Tristan Peterson.
Oh, that's right. Cooper Williams awaits on deck. Pitch misses, 1-1. Cassius Ham wasting no time on the mound, working very quickly in between pitches. Delivers a 1-1 here. Fastball that runs low in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop towards the left side and foul. Count is even at 2-2. 1 man down in the inning. A 5-0 ball game in favor of your Orange County Riptide. Ham delivers on the inner half, fouled.
I'm underage and driving.
Oh, well, you know, one quarter.
Get a 5-hour and
We're all over 21. We can help you out.
What do they want you to do?
No, I said.
The 2-2. Fastball just missing outside.
We'll just get a roadie.
The count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch that stays inside and high.
Oh my god. That's going in the player eval. By the way, do you work on your glutes?
Number 32, Cooper Williams.
These players hate us. Like, what first
Cooper Williams, also out of New Mexico State University, digs in. Peterson leads off of first. He reached on a walk, not the biggest of leads. Fastball on the outer half.
Wait, do we have intern eval?
1 ball and 1 strike to count.
If we did, imagine.
Tom and Nick know about her thing.
Yeah, they do.
I get to
They talk to her.
my
Check swing to the go, looking towards the second base umpire. But the home plate umpire makes the decision himself, calls the strike. 1-2 now the count.
All of us do it, but yeah, sure thing, old man. And then you have to do it. So like, oh, thanks, Red. He's like genuinely happy about it.
Swung on and missed for strike 3.
I think I started with Henry. Someone was like, hey, yeah, you could just get on an iPad and just pull it up during the game. You don't need to print it out. He's like, do I look like the type that has an iPad?
Strikeout number 6 of the ball game for Cassius Ham.
Nick Lacayo.
Good spot.
1-1 the count. Off the inner half, fouled back towards the netting.
I don't know where he is. You didn't report.
Steven left. I hope you guys didn't.
2 men down in the inning. Ham gets the sign, delivers the 0-2 pitch, fastball above the chest.
Is your guys' photo going?
Dalton waits on deck.
Okay, it's my name too. And I kept looking every time you were saying my name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's going on? I am getting
Talking shit right behind
1-2. Chopper towards the left side. Austin Soika is there. He throws on over to second base, covered by Steve Curry, and the inning is over. A 5-4 putout to put an end to the top of the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 5-0 in favor of your Orange County Riptide. Really? You think so? And out of Georgia Southern University, Mason McWhorter digs in. He hit an absolute bomb to give the Riptide a 3-0 lead in the bottom half of the 4th inning, completely unloaded towards right field. A 3-run shot to put the Riptide at where they were then, 3-0, but they are now enjoying a 5-0 lead. So Mason McWhorter, feel free to tack on some more runs, and sure enough, he was trying to do that there with such a big swing. Nonetheless, he comes up empty, 1 ball and 1 strike.
I finally found the perfect way to I have the master. I wait until the bag's quiet because then they won't throw stuff at me.
Austin Soiko waits on deck. Luke Bandy in the hole. Here comes the pitch. Off the end of the bat towards left field. Slicing down the line, the left fielder giving chase. He'll run out of room. A ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, when I get the schedule, I'll send it in our group chat.
Mason McWhorter comes into the ballgame with a 300 even batting average. He had come into the ballgame with 4 home runs. He is currently sitting at 5. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The lefty-on-lefty matchup results in a chopper towards the right side and foul.
We were supposed to make money on the trip too. When we were going to play the caps, they were going to give us.
You remembered or what? You remembered or?
No, I just looked up right now. It went down.
It's funny, like you look game by game. Oh, I remember that.
No, we got money back on the bus.
Here comes the pitch. Foul towards the right side once again. So a sequence of off-speed pitches here to the kid out of Georgia Southern University. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll do it again. Another off-speed pitch. This time Mason McWhorter fans at it, and he strikes out.
Also, as of right now, we're going to interview Mason.
Next up, from Oklahoma Wesleyan University, number 30, Austin Soika.
Out of Oklahoma Wesleyan University, Austin Soika digs in. Soika had longer hair to start off the season. It's nowhere to be found now. The first pitch swinging, Soika pops this one towards the right side of the first baseman. All over next to the cages now. Well, he completely left the field at this point to make the play. Nonetheless, he does come up empty. He does recuperate the ball, but not on the fly.
Do you know where Galveston is?
Really?
Yes.
Like Houston.
Do you know where that is?
No one knows where it's
It's like by New Orleans, actually.
I don't know if I could point out.
Another off-speed pitch, and that is a hanger deep towards left center field. Going back the left fielder, and it'll hit off the base of the wall.
I think I just
want y'all to know that was 56 miles an hour.
And that is a ground rule double.
Next
Bounced
up, from
over the
South
fence.
University,
Slower.
number 1,
That's
Luke
like
Bandy.
12-year-old.
Those girls throw 70.
that's early.
It's kid pitch, dude.
Not even, dude. I was chugging fuzz when I was a little bit.
I swear you get 40.
And in steps Luke Bandy with an opportunity to tack some more runs here
He'll gas it up, though.
for the Riptide. 5-0 ball game. Looking to make it 6-0 with the base hit. And sure enough, right what the doctor ordered. Austin Soika does not even have to bother to slide. It's a 6-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide.
When it does move, it's not a strike.
Now batting from Ball State University, number 20, Chase
Yeah.
Sebi.
You can't. That can't be your only pitch because you have to throw right there. And they're gonna hit. At 65, they can.
So Austin Soika and Luke Bandy simply trade places. Bandy aboard at second base now.
Doesn't throw it.
Austin Soika into the dugout. Another off-speed pitch. This time it drops below the knees. Looks like the pitcher on the mound for the Saints, unable to rely on his hard stuff. Another breaking ball, misses high and outside.
It'd be nasty if he had a knuckle curve, but that's hard as hell. That would ruin
The Riptide have scored in each of the last 3 innings as the pitch runs inside. Well located for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning for Orange County. So they have an opportunity to tack on some more runs. That one's fouled back. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he also had a cutter at 97.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Sebi at the plate. Aaron Simpson awaits on deck.
And it's cutting like
A 6-0 ball game in favor of your Orange County Riptide.
Yeah, I mean, you know how many bats he would break?
He broke someone. They made a chair.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was-
2-1.
That's what Kenley tries to do, low-key. Tries to have that.
Drives the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know what's the worst? When you break a bat and they still get a hit.
It's like, what was the point?
Yeah, because it's like, I definitely beat you on that pitch. You just
The 3-2. And the dirt. Lacayo can do nothing less than keep it in front of him. Unable to prevent Luke Bandy from advancing. On the pitch, Chase Sebi was awarded first base
Number
via the
22,
walk.
Aaron Simpson.
And in steps Aaron Simpson.
That was Barry Bonds.
Didn't Bo Jackson do that?
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
But there you go, case in point for.
He was a freak.
Yeah.
Paul Gomez awaits on deck. Runners on the corners. 1 man out in the inning.
Just not
Just an
The Riptide scored 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 1 here in the 6th.
timed it perfectly.
Misses inside, 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think they got 1 hit shutout.
What happened?
The Angels got 1 hit shutout.
Off the end of the bat towards right center field, giving chase to right fielder at the track, and what a nice running play over the shoulder catch. Nonetheless, Luke Bandy comes in to score easily. A 7-0 ball game via an RBI sac fly off the bat of Paul Gomez.
I remember that series against the Dodgers.
Stepping up to the plate from the University of Missouri,
This guy was
number 2,
done.
Paul
He
Gomez.
was done, and he carried his stick all of a sudden.
No, he was
Aaron
always
is
a
sack
good
fly.
pitcher.
But he was done.
Yeah, he was.
I'll check that. Paul Gomez is currently at the plate. Aaron Simpson was the one with the RBI sac fly, so let's give credit where credit is due. Nonetheless, 7-0 in favor of Orange County.
He wasn't as good until he.
Yeah.
On the outer half, just misses 2-0 the count.
It's the velocity. Like, if your velocity goes up,
You see that sometimes where like they'll move a starter into the bullpen.
Breaking ball,
But
2-1.
you don't usually see it where like
you want to see
the
from
starter now has got 4 miles an hour back on
He's
her
hit 49 before. That's pretty fast.
I could kick a bit.
The 2-1
Kick up his
drives the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Bradley Jackets, the leadoff hitter for the Riptide, awaits on deck.
Let's go, Ron.
What do you think he controls?
Runner on first base for Orange County. They have a 7-0 lead. As that is a nice looking pitch, swung on and missed.
Let's go.
Count is full, 3-2.
When that thing moves, it's not hittable, but it just doesn't move.
You just can't control it.
So we've seen a lot of off-speed pitches from the pitcher on the mound, and sure enough, there's another one, a breaking ball that gives Paul Gomez just a little bit of room there to tip it away.
100,
Yeah, we were kind
He's
of
like
riffing
perfect.
on him
Like, it
broadcast.
doesn't look like
We had him on for the interview one game,
Yeah.
and we would say, like,
Instead of going to
you see out there throwing pitch after pitch before but you get it because it's kind of
We'll do it again. The payoff pitch, fastball that says way up high for ball 4. In steps Bradley Jekic for his 4th at-bat of the evening.
Number 14.
He flew out towards left field his first time up, proceeded to walk. Then his 3rd time up, he flew out towards right. With an opportunity to add some more runs into the column here for the Riptide. He has runners on first and second, 2 men down in the inning. A breaking ball that misses low in the dirt, 1-0 the count. Steve Curry out of Georgia Southern University awaits on deck. Here comes the pitch to Jekic. Called a strike. 1-1 the count.
Or California.
yeah. They should go back to the California Angels. That's
California Angels was sick. I actually like that.
We'll do it again, this time at 1-1. Same looking pitch, different result, 2-1.
Because they wanted to get to that fan base. It was just a marketing thing.
But it's stupid because everybody in LA is a Dodgers fan.
They apparently
And
got
they're
some.
actually in LA.
I've met a lot of Angels fans in LA.
Why?
2-1 the count. Here comes the pitch. Slap towards the left side and foul.
Yeah, but you know what? If you were our age, if you were growing up, maybe becoming a baseball fan, that would be the thing that would get you on the other side.
Oh well.
Mia?
It's not like the Clippers. The Clippers are the one that
2 runs have already crossed the plate this half inning for Orange County. As the 3-2 is the chopper. Fouled ball called there by the home plate umpire. Not only by him, but by a fan in the crowd. So good to know that the people here in attendance are paying close attention to a good ball game upon us.
Yeah, and the Chargers.
Rams, Chargers. But the Rams make sense. The Chargers
Yeah,
are
they play at the Stuff Up Center. You got 19,000 seats out there.
it's playing a soccer stadium.
I'm going to San Diego.
And they should be. But the city was kind of being like,
Well, they wouldn't build them a new stadium.
Fuck the NFL.
I don't know what was wrong with Qualcomm.
We'll do it again at 2-2. Slider runs way outside. The count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
They wanted,
Yeah, but Qualcomm's a nice stadium.
they wanted a new stadium. They got it in LA. So even though they're not kind of many fans, and people will go, we're going to watch the away team.
Yeah, the more they
Here's a 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Well,
It was like 20,000 fans.
2 runs come to score. And it's a 7-0 lead in favor of Orange County as we head towards the top half of the 7th. sure enough, Cassius Ham remains on the mound today for the Riptide. Has thrown a complete 6 innings, has yet to surrender a run, has given up only 4 hits. His defense has helped him, as that is laced out towards left center field. Going back to center field around the left fielder, they'll run out of room, and that one will get stuck in the ivy. So a leadoff double for the Arroyo Seco Saints here to open up the top of the 7th.
Love that ivy. It's so nice.
That's like 410 in that corner.
Number 1, Gabe Chavez.
So Dante Ney leads things off by ripping one deep towards left center field.
Go, Gaber.
Gabriel Chavez out of Cal State San Bernardino digs in. Hitless today. Grounded towards short, then proceeded to pop up towards first base. Jacob Jenkins went on deck. Ham takes a peek towards second, settles back in, delivers a fastball below the knees, 1-0. The Saints have had some opportunities to score some runs throughout the ballgame. Nonetheless, they have failed to capitalize. That one is in the dirt. Nice shot, nice block there by Chase Sebi. A 7-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th inning in favor of your Orange County Riptide. 3 runs came in the score in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and an additional 2 in the 6th inning. Offensively, the Riptide have definitely done their job, and on the mound, what more can you ask for? 3 balls and no strikes here, the count. Jacob Jenkins awaits on deck, Colin Shepard in the hole.
Creatine? Yeah. No, you can. You can? Yeah, it's just certain
Just not being able to use them until then.
Like, I don't think we're allowed to take
The 3-0 misses for ball 4. And while things unravel, we'll take a short break as the pitching coach will go out to have a chat with his right-hander from Cal State Northridge.
Jacob Jenkins.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the Riptide, Cassius Ham, has his outing cut short here in the 7th inning as that breaking ball is in there for a strike 0-1. Corey Dawson out of Westmont College, the left-hander all-around, 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, out of Rancho Santa Margarita, California, comes in for relief. Back-to-back breaking balls. This one is fouled towards the left side. Cassius Ham, well, he's done good enough at least to earn a no decision. But honestly, with a 7-run lead in the way that this Riptide offense has been performing, I'd say he's well on his way towards a W. Dawson delivers fastball that stays above the chest, 1-2.
Here we go, Jinx.
Corey Dawson comes into the ballgame with a 3.24 ERA. Has thrown 16 2/3. The 1-2 is a ground ball towards the right side and foul. Colin Shepard awaits on deck. Jacob Jenkins out to play out of Mid-America Nazarene. Runners on first and second, no man out. Runners on the base pass.
Here we go.
All belong to Cassius Ham. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Arroyo Seco Saints looking to trim their 7-run deficit, developing an ideal situation to do so. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. The very poor-looking swing there on behalf of Jacob Jenkins, way out in front.
Number 4, Colin Shepard.
Colin Shepard digs in. Got an on-base twice today with a pair of singles. Cameron Briggs awaits on deck.
Let's go, Shep.
Shepard looking for hit number 3. And boy, would it come out in a big manner here, as he would definitely be able to bring at least one across the plate. No balls and 1 strike to count. Nonetheless, Corey Dawson is that much more difficult against left-handed hitters.
What did he do?
He did a thing.
The 0-1 drives the count to 0-2.
Player ranging.
Yeah.
That's 6'5".
Kershaw's still pitching.
Kershaw's still pitching.
Yeah.
Taking the gloves off. That's what they've been afraid of all year, that he throws more 5 innings and hurt himself.
That's why he gets hurt every year.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball on the outer half. The home plate umpire pulls the trigger for strike 3. Colin Shepard looks annoyed, and, well, there's nothing you can do about it. That pitch was way too close to take. You always want to go down swinging.
Tired himself out. Oh, let me pitch the whole game in July.
But now he doesn't have to worry about it this year because he's already missed like 8 weeks.
He missed 8 weeks because he wants to pitch the whole game.
You know what? Hey, let him do it.
No balls and 1 strike to count.
He's in the big leagues.
And sure enough, there's definitely a plus side today. It's the fact that our camera has not been damaged by any foul balls thus far. The positioning of the angle has developed quite nicely, so we hope that stays the same way. So aside from the audio difficulties earlier in the broadcast, it's pretty good video stream today, as that is flown out towards right field, and there is the inning. So Corey Dawson in to pick up Cassius Ham, and he does so in a very nice manner. Gets 3 straight outs into the bottom of the 7th we go. The score remains 7-0 in favor of the Riptide.
sleep on Seattle.
Yeah, Bregman's hitting.
Chopper towards the left side. The third baseman is there in fair territory. Long throw. That one is way above the head of the first baseman. So here we go. An error to open up the inning in the bottom half of the seventh here as Steve Curry is awarded second base on the dead ball.
One every row per second. The Astros are loaded. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they advance to second. They're from top to bottom. They're just.
Next up from Point Loma University, number 23, Micah Priest.
Out of Point Loma University.
The third baseman.
Micah Priest digs in. He is 6'4", 205 pounds. He has a good size on him. Bats from the left side, nonetheless. He throws from the right.
Yeah, it should read 07588.
Chopper towards the right side. The first baseman cuts it off before it reaches right field. And there we have it. That's why defense always wins you ball games. And when you fail to make these kinds of plays, well, this is what unravels. Trouble, big trouble. Now the Riptide have runners on the corners with no men out for Mason McWhorter.
It's been quarter.
What did you say? I said Austin Florida.
You look back to.
So right now it
Go
should read
Mason.
07582.
But Kansas City. Emotional loss to World Series.
Righty on lefty matchup. Here comes the pitch. That is laced towards the right side. Past leaping second baseman in towards right for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score for the Riptide. So just like that, 8-0 in favor of Orange County. And well, we are not done yet. Out of Oklahoma Wesleyan University, Austin Soika digs in, and we know that he loves to be at the plate with runners on. They're barehanded beasts with an opportunity to tack on some more runs.
No, you're good. You're good.
No men out in the inning.
5921. Steve just.
Ripped towards the right side. That one finds eyes, and it's into right field for a base hit. Nonetheless, this time the Riptide play it station to station, so the bases are loaded for the kid out of Dallas Baptist University, Luke Bandy. And my goodness, things have escalated very quickly this half inning. It should have been 2 men down. Nonetheless, we are with the bases loaded, no outs. 1 run has already come in to score for Orange County, and Luke Bandy has been tearing it up at the plate. He hopes to continue his success and to make the Saints pay for their 2 errors already established this inning. That one is in the dirt, blocked nicely by the backstop.
That's right. Bro pulled him off. So yeah.
0851021.
Oh yeah, the overthrow.
Yeah, but I'm feeling.
Here's a 1-0. Right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. Rounding third on his way home is Mason McWhorter, and the Riptide have broken this game wide open.
Yeah, alright, hold on.
I don't think it'll be again. Not a rematch. Dude, the Yankees are really good.
10-0 in favor of Orange County.
Yeah, Manny just got started.
Now batting from Ball State University, number 20, Chase Sevi.
Saints could not be any colder.
The catcher, Chase Sevi, digs in, and he's got some business of his own to handle. Has a runner aboard at second base. The right-handed delivers breaking ball that does not break. Instead, it stays inside and high.
Of course, Cross never gonna play.
Don't say it like that.
And we've got a pitching visit on the mound.
Of all time, he's never
Zero,
used
10,
I want
5,
Trout to get 1 shot. I don't want to get like 5.
He will with the Yankees.
1 ball and no strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Below the knees for a ball 2-0. The 2-0. Right back up the middle, but that one is deflected off the leg of the pitcher. The shortstop from shallow left center field makes the throw that then gets away from the first baseman. An additional run comes in to score for the Riptide. Now things are just getting really ugly.
All you got to do is give him that slider away.
I know.
Both of them.
Now
Just
batting
love
from
that
Ball
chase
State
and that slider
University,
down the
number
way.
22, Aaron Simpson.
What just happened in this game?
86 now.
Yeah, it
I
is.
stopped
So I can throw, yeah.
Saints are getting wrecked.
It's a single, and then
And then
right
it's
from
an
third.
air,
bus.
yeah, he had, yeah.
Did you come on the bus?
Advance in the air.
That's okay. I'm just and I forgot my headphones. That was a great day.
And steps Aaron Simpson. You'll look to just pass the baton. Looks like hits and, well, just getting on base in general is being allowed here by the Saints. They definitely could have been well out of the inning by now. Nonetheless, they have not been able to make their plays defensively. The 0-1 pitch is a ground ball towards the left side, backhanded by the shortstop, who throws over to second for one. On to first. Is there a double play? I believe it was not. It's only 2 out in the inning.
University of Missouri,
Simpson stays
number
on the
2,
fielder's choice.
Paul Gomez.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah, I use them at the gym.
Sevy is out. That's second.
Like,
That's actually pretty smart because that's the worst when you need to have
Dude, every one of us is so ready to go home.
That is ripped out towards center field. The center fielder came in at first, takes a few steps back in front of the 405 sign and the flagpole. And to the top of the 8th inning we go. But now before the Riptide bring 4 across the plate. It's 11-0.
days like this where I just show up and I don't do it. Let's go, baby.
To the top of the 8th inning we go. Corey Dawson remains on the mound for the Riptide.
At this rate, we're not doing it. If they don't
Cassius Ham started. Pitched a complete 6 innings. Came out in the top of the 7th inning. That is a ground ball towards the first baseman. Dawson covers the bag, steps on it himself, and away.
Yeah, stop with this game a little bit. Give us a little bit of positive.
Yeah, I can't. There's nothing to talk
Number
about.
8,
Give us some positive from this
Tristan
game.
Peterson.
Tristan Peterson digs in. He is out of New Mexico State University.
You just need to pay some of it. It's just over there scouting.
Best thing that happened was Shep had a couple of hits. But like it's not.
Oh, TP. Get that on that football field over there, buddy.
What position does TP play in football?
Probably like a fucking fullback.
Wait, he legit plays football too?
Yeah.
No.
2 balls and no strikes.
Look at him, bro. He's like a
Tristan Peterson, 6'2", 235 pounds, out of Tucson, Arizona.
That's the other way.
So very unlike Corey Dawson, 3 straight balls here against Peterson. Peterson is heading in towards his senior year.
Fullback, Bill. Or like,
He looks like a tackle.
3 balls and 1 strike to count.
defensive end maybe or something.
Really? Definitely fullback.
So prior to New Mexico, he attended Howard College, where he hit 358. Is that when it swung on and missed a changeup there by Dawson? Tristan Peterson out in front. And prior to Howard College, he also attended Kansas State University, as he is a boy on a walk.
Hey, he's sneaky fast. You wouldn't think it, but he's got good speed.
Alright, guys, there you go.
32.
I don't know, he probably beat me. I don't think he can burn me, though. He really. I probably might beat me.
We can race. I won't stretch.
We can race, I won't stretch. That's tough. I want you to have you, dude.
Cooper Williams digs in, 6'1", 220 pounds. On the outer half as it misses.
After the game on,
Out of Gilbert, Arizona.
You want to race, Steven? I'm just kidding.
Let's go. Get out of here. I'm a fast twitch athlete, baby. Yeah, look at me. He's stiff.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Runs way outside.
Let's go, Coop! Let's go, baby!
I figured I'm not
2 balls and no strikes.
Saints taking over the OC Riptide press box today.
Yep.
Williams attended Campo Verde High School. Born in Chandler, Arizona, son of Steve and Jack Williams. He has 2 younger brothers, Hunter and Tucker, and he is undecided as what he would like to major in. On the inner half, stays up high. 3-1 the count.
Anytime, you guys are always welcome.
Cool, I'm coming to give him on.
Here comes the pitch. Misses for ball 4.
Sorry about that.
He's in press box. Like empty.
I can be as loud as I want.
Chase Sebi behind the plate, going out to calm the emotions of his pitcher, Corey Dawson, on the mound.
My boy Red's going.
That is trash.
1 man out already in the inning.
You need to figure it out. Just
I'm
have
thinking,
a-
honestly, we
Well,
should
if they win,
If
we're going.
Nick Lacayo.
David.
Nick Lacayo, the catcher, digs in. He's in to replace Landon Gray, who had a lot of mishaps behind the plate today.
Yeah.
She's on the phone.
But you look far. She hit a car when she was on this. No way.
Here's the pitch. Fastball that stays high. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, she did.
In regards to the standings
Don't worry. You will not.
and to the team's records, the Arroyo Seco Saints come into the ballgame with a league record of 10-21, as opposed to a 12-23 overall record. Pitch runs below the knees and inside for a ball. 2-0 the count. On the other hand, your Orange County Riptide have a league record of 16-12 and an overall record of 18-13.
We were literally in Santa Barbara. Fucking Jessica Bales went to slide.
The Riptide are sitting in 3rd place according to the CCL standings.
Just sitting there. More than my
Just keep this in mind
money on it.
as I pull up the standings to give you an up-to-date forecast.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like
Oh, let's go!
That is hit well and deep towards left field. The left fielder runs it down, crashes into the wall. Nice plays there by Aaron Simpson. But as I was saying, there is 8 teams in the CCL, and out of the 8, 4 of them
Let's go, Dalt!
with the best record will advance. As of right now, those 4 are the Santa Barbara Foresters, which clinched their spot a long time ago. They have a league record of 23-3, an overall record of 32-3. Following them is the Healdsburg Prune Packers, a 12-7 league record, 33-7 overall. And sitting in 3rd place, that is us, the Orange County Riptide, 16-12 and 18-13, and followed by us, the Conejo Oaks. They are 15-12, a 21-14 overall record. But the Oaks and the Blues are battling it out. The Blues are only 1 game behind the Oaks.
Have you seen Chase Crawford yet? That kid taking BP.
The Arroyo Seco Saints are in 7th place with a 10-21 league record and a 12-23 overall one. That is fouled towards the left side. These 3 teams have been eliminated: the Academy Barons, the Arroyo Seco Saints, and the SoCal Cats. You may remember the SoCal Catch and the Riptide open up this 2018 summer ball season here at Fullerton College. So there's only 5 teams that matter now. Breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 3, and that puts an end to the inning. The Saints have yet to score, and the Riptide have yet to care. To the bottom of the 8th we go, 11-0 in favor of Orange County. So the birthday boy, Matthew Cooper, gets a chance at it out of Clemson University into face Cameron Briggs, who is now taking the mound. For the Saints, he is 6'1", 175 pounds, out of UC Davis, resides in Sun Valley, California. For the Anteaters in 2018, his junior season, he appeared in 43 games, making 39 starts. That is a ground ball towards the left side. The third baseman throws across the diamond. So, well, not the best of gifts there to Matthew Cooper as he breaks his bat on his birthday. Hopefully one of the things in his many gifts are a new wooden bat.
From Columbia University, number 8, Josh Nicholas.
But I don't get them anymore. I'm smart. Golden spikes, smart Steve.
Yeah, I got my Fresino, but I didn't like it at all.
Pedialyte.
Or Powerade.
That too.
Yeah. And ibuprofen.
Now Josh Nicholas out of Columbia University digs in. 1-0 the count. Fastball at the knees called a strike.
Eat?
1-1 the count.
Really?
You gotta put stuff in your system.
It keeps your energy up, and it doesn't you won't get completely hungover.
Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike, an 11-0 ball game in favor of the Orange County Riptide. They have scored in each of the last 4 innings. Scored 3 times, then twice again, then 4 times. 3-2-2-4 to get them to 11.
Yeah, you guys are all sinners.
Slider that runs outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Nicholas was definitely enticed. Nonetheless, he was able to hold back.
Sinner.
Y'all are crazy.
I never touched the Jello.
No, I'm gonna be just
Ready? Good stuff.
The 2-2 on the outer half. The home plate umpire pulls the trigger for strike 3.
Actually, I don't. I want one.
I think Henry brought it.
24. Who is it? Brandon Alamo.
No, I'm 19.
Pinch hitting for Orange County.
Brandon
From Stony
Alamo.
Brook University, number 24, Brandon Alamo.
And out of Stony Brook University, number 24, Brandon Alamo digs in. 6'3", 210 pounds, bats from the left side, throws from the right. Out of Cypress, California, he will be heading into his senior year at Stony Brook. He's ahead of the count at 1 ball and no strikes. We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The Riptide looking to turn the page and find themselves back into the win column after a difficult loss to the Saints yesterday. It was definitely a close one. It was one where the Riptide came back from a huge deficit. Nonetheless, they lost 14 runs to 15. 2-0 the count. Here comes a pitch towards the right side, backhanded nicely by the first baseman. We'll take a few steps towards his left and step on the bag. Into the top of the 9th inning we go. 3 more outs, and we are on our way home with a win. To the top half of the 9th inning we go. Gabriel Chavez. Out of Cal State San Bernardino digs in. Corey Dawson out for his 3rd inning of work. Well, if things hold up the way they have been thus far, it'd be 6 plus 3. 6 on behalf of Cassius Ham, 3 on behalf of Corey Dawson as that fastball runs too high and inside for comfort. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Corey Dawson, of course, out of Westmont College, also out of Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Ripped towards the left side. A good piece of wood there off the bat of Gabriel Chavez, but he pulled it too early. Once again, thank you to all of you who have been tuning in and watching throughout the game. We do apologize for the first 2 innings where we were without audio. Nonetheless, thank you for sticking with us. A lovely Saturday afternoon, and we are beyond happy that you have made us a part of it. Luke Bandy takes a few steps towards his left, makes the play, 1 man down in the inning.
I know that's the other thing. Is it said he's never been in before. What are you saying?
Number 14, Jacob Jenkins.
Jacob Jenkins digs in with 1 man out in the inning.
Hey guys, it's my laptop case over there.
He hasn't.
The left-hander delivers on the outer half, just misses the block. Jenkins, a left-handed hitter. Or check that. He throws from his left side. Nonetheless, he is a switch hitter. He is 6'3", 190 pounds. Out of Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Yeah, his second at bat, he had a home run. And he hit a single.
All right. Hendersonville, Tennessee. Fly ball towards the left side. Simpson is there. 2 men down in the inning.
the Academy Rams. Yeah, describe.
Number 4, Chloe Howard.
Nick said
No one else has really done anything.
that team lost.
Like everybody played well.
Oh, let's go, baby.
It's not official, but it is.
Pitch is on the outer half, 1-0.
Oh, let's go, baby. Saints are hot. Saints get to get drunk.
And there for a strike, 1-1.
Massive rage.
We'll do it again. The 1-1 pitch is a chopper towards the right side and foul. So one more strike and the Riptide will improve their league record to 17-12 and their overall record to 19-13. In regards to their place in the standings, the Prune Packers are ahead of them. This pitch trails outside for a ball. They are a half a game behind the Prune Packers, so they won't be able to move up to second place. The Packers are riding a 3-game winning streak. Has a 2-2 pitch from Dawson. Is poked out towards left field. The left fielder comes in, and he'll play it on hop. So the Arroyo Seco Saints, with a sense of life here late in the innings.
Number 6, Cameron Briggs.
Let's go 6. Let's go, babe.
I work too hard.
Cameron Briggs does it all. He's on the mound, and now he is at the plate, hoping to extend the ball game for his ball club. And who knows, maybe he is going to be the initial step of making it a longer ball game to give him another chance at the mound. And while he does his job, he passes a baton as he goes towards left field. I've yet to see any movement in the bullpen on behalf of the Riptide. They surely do feel confident in Corey Dawson. And, well, he has been pretty efficient thus far, has yet to surrender a run, has given up a few hits. He's given a couple here this half inning. Breaking ball that misses outside and away. 1 ball and no strikes to count.
Hey, let's go, Cal.
Here comes the pitch.
Yes, sir. Good leave.
2-0.
We're all over it.
The Fighting Saints back to the. Huh? I know it. Sure.
The 2-0 pitch drives the count to 2-1.
Oh, wait. Hey, don't even.
Hey, let him come 2 more times for you.
I don't even have the name.
Let's go, Cal. 2-1. Here we go.
So from the 4th to the 7th inning, the Riptide were able to bring 11 runs across the plate as that one dips way below the knees.
Good lead, Cal.
3
Good
balls
lead.
and 1 strike. Here's a 3-1 pitch from Dawson. Chopper towards the right side. The second baseman, Steve Curry, is there. He throws on over to his fellow Georgia Southern University partner in Mason McWhorter, and the ball game is over. The final line for today's matchup, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Riptide, no runs, 7 hits, 5 errors for the Saints. Orange County finds themselves back into the win column, and we hope that this trend continues as we head into the playoffs. The last week of the CCL is upon us, and here we go. Let's close it out with a bang. The Riptide improved to 17-12 in league play, 19-13 overall. My name is Jonathan Ortiz, and we thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. Please stay tuned as our very own Carly Armendars will bring a post-game interview with the player of her liking.
Take it out, roll out, guys.
Good evening, fans. I'm Carly Armendariz here with outfielder Mason McWhorter. So you had a really great game today. You came out with a 3-run home run in the 4th inning and really got the team going. How do you think your home run really motivated the team to get this win today?
Well, my dad always told me when I was younger that hitting is contagious, and I feel like that kind of just boosted the team to, I guess, get more hits and score more runs. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a great way to come back from that tough loss yesterday. And this win, how do you think it's going to help you guys tomorrow when you take on the Academy Barons?
Just rolling into tomorrow with the same attitude we had today, just hitting, getting hits when it matters, and just really playing hard. Should be,
all right.
Yeah, should be good.
Great game today, and good luck tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, fans. Have a great night.